recording because after this it goes up on YouTube for you guys. Where we put our questions. You missed out. You gotta follow me on IG. IG, boom. That's where you can ask questions. I put the link on there. What's up, Carrion? How are you? Gotta wear the hat backwards. What's up? I like it front. I don't really like how it looks backwards on me. What's up, South Texas? Cloud the hair. Hennessy, ¿cómo estás? Excuse me. But like I said, hey babe, what's up, Leah? ¿Cómo estás? Lee Cardenas, ¿cómo estás? How are you? I'm doing amazing. How are you guys doing? Hola, first time here. What's up, Miss Maria? All right, we're gonna get into the questions. Let me turn off the music first because you know they'd be super sensitive about me putting like freaking music on. Not you guys, like TikTok and IG. Cutie, what's up? What's up, Cutie? How are you? How are you? ¿Hablas español también? También hablamos español. Can I see the Goku on the hat? Yeah, I got that sleeping Goku right there. I also sell them. Link is in the bio if you guys want to check it out. I also sell this one too. Straight razor right there. Hello from AZ. What's up, Laura? ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing? Let's see that backwards. I really don't like how it looks backwards on me. Like, is it even straight? I don't know. I've never really worn hats backwards. Hi, here for the Cheeseman. What's up, girl? How was your day? Jevis, ¿cómo estás? Chatty mommy, how are you? Let's see. Is it a sticker or do you iron it on there? It's because this thing. It's because it's a thing or a turn on, not backwards. It's actually a pin. It's actually a pin. Let's see if it focuses. This will focus on my hat. There we go. You see, it's actually a pin. Sleeping Goku. So if you guys want to purchase one, link is in the bio. It looks good backwards. Respect the hat game. Hey, appreciate you, Hat Club. And I ordered a bunch of hats over from New Era today. They had their Valentine's Day edition. Oh shoot, I have to check out the bio. Hey, appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into the questions. So just a heads up, when I start doing the questions, I really don't pay attention to the comments. And you guys know I like to answer everybody's comments, right? But it's because I don't want to distract myself. When I pay attention to the comments, I forget my train of thought. Sometimes I forget what the question was. So I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm just saying. Hola, guapo. What's up, lovely Liz? ¿Cómo estás? I'm sponsored. Hey, Chris has them. He has all the pins, I think. Going to the website to check it out. What's your biggest pet peeve during dating? Loud chewing on their phone. Don't show up dressed accordingly to the date. Like if we're going to like McDonald's, there's an outfit for McDonald's. If we're going to like a nice restaurant, there's like, hey, don't show up in a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like there's a time and a place for everything. So so off the top, I mean those would be my pet peeves. But all right, so let's get into the questions. Shout out to everyone that did ask the questions. What's up, Pam? How are you? All right, so the first one that I have is, what does it mean when my men tell me that I'm numb and that is the reason he can't come? I get so wet, squirt sometimes when I come, and when it happens, he tells me that I numb him. It makes me feel like he's not in his feeling. Okay, girl. Enough with the numbing thing. He needs to define what he means by that. Because if he's not finishing, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about being numb. I'll tell you that right now. Like being numb, please tell him to define it for you. Tell him to make you a PowerPoint presentation with what the fuck that means, because I don't know. But if he's having trouble finishing, there's something bigger going on, right? Like if he's not finishing, maybe he's addicted to online videos. Maybe it's like something like those type of vibes. But him saying that he's numb, like, what does he mean by that? I don't know, like, because I have never been numb when I've been doing it. So, but also, there's probably another man. Be like, okay, well, if you get numb, I'm gonna go find another man that doesn't get numb. So if you want to, you know, just let me know. All right, next question. Is a 47 and a 24-year-old friend situation wrong? Now, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. Like if you guys are happy with each other, then go for it. There's people that I know who are like 10 years difference, 15-year difference. There's nothing wrong as long as you guys are happy together. But you also have to realize, like, if you're dating somebody who's super, like, a lot younger, their mindset may be a little different. Like, what if they're still trying to go out, party, do things like that. You also have to think about that. I'm not saying that's how everybody thinks, but I'm just saying like that's something to consider. But maybe he's not into that, right? And also, like I've said before, I like somebody who's a little bit more mature, somebody who's a little bit younger. Like especially when you have those conversations, you can tell like they're a lot younger, right? Like you can just based off the conversation. I'm 47, he's 24. See, but that's what how and how's it going, Gabriella? I'm sure it's going great. Like if you guys are happy, then go for it. Stop paying attention what to people say. Like that's the biggest thing. Like a lot of people like, oh, like I don't care what they say. Like, but then obviously they feel some type of way. No, like if you don't, they're gonna judge you regardless. They could have been, you could have been 30 and it's still been a problem, right? 58, he's 54. See, there's plenty of people who date people who are in different age. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Uh, as long as you're happy in the relationship, then just be happy. And as long as you guys are both of age, that's all that matters. Okay. All right. So let's get into the next question. Why can't your man understand that it makes you very insecure when you like the comments and half naked girls with way better bodies than you? Plus, you have to talk to him about it. It's making you want to get surgery to look like them. And I get this, you know, and if it's something that's bothering you, that's definitely something, obviously, clearly it sounds like you've communicated with him and he really doesn't give a fuck. So, like, if that's the case, if he's not really caring about what your feelings are, shit, match his energy. Do the same shit to him, right? Uh, because it's only getting worse. You know, it's not gonna get better. He's not gonna wake up one day and be like, "Hey, like this is what I like right here." So I would give them some ultimatums, to be honest. Like if they can't tell them that you need them to change, like this is not acceptable. Because I guarantee if you would go to like a bunch of guy photos, comment on guy photos, it's gonna be a problem. Like I'm pretty sure he would even treat you like you cheated on him. So that's something you have to have a conversation with him and actually have some stern, like give him like an ultimatum, like hey, like if you keep doing this, this is what's gonna happen, and you have to follow through. Like especially you can't give somebody an ultimatum and not follow through. Like the fuck, that's a problem. Absolutely, and if it's a problem now, it's only going to get worse later. It's not gonna get better unless you bring it up, fix things. Because yeah, that's super disrespectful to you, especially if you've communicated that to him. And if he doesn't want to change, that's kind of seems like he doesn't care, right? That's the vibe I get. All right, next question. My BF does not have children. I have 3 and do not want any more. He says he's okay with it not having any because he sees mine as his own. Are guys really okay with not having their own children? Absolutely. So I've always said I know, like for me, for example, me dating somebody who's a little bit older, because I've always said that I want somebody at least in their 30s, right? More than likely they're gonna come with some kids. They're gonna come with some tax dependents, you know, some tax benefits, right? And I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. Do I need to have some of my own? No. I've always said if it happens, it happens. I'll take care of them, of course. But am I out here trying to have more kids? No. Like I'm good. I'm busy. I got a lot of shit to do. You know, I feel like that would just like stop a lot of the things I was doing. Or it might upset whoever I'm with, you know, and be like, oh, well, like, you know, you have a kid now, right? Like you have to take care of them. So again, I'm in no hurry. There's some guys out there that are okay with it and they know that you have kids, or knowing that dating in today's age, most girls have kids and most guys have kids. It's really rare to find girls and guys who don't have kids, right? So like I've said before, the only kids I have are in liquid form. So if you need them on you or in you, let's make it happen. And if you have any extra tax dependents that you're not gonna file on your taxes, hit up your boy because your boy gotta pay a lot. Okay, I need all the help that I can get. All right. Next question. I've been single and celibate for a little more than 6 years now, and when I got to socials and man puts his hold on. When I go to socials and a man puts his on my shoulder or arm, my body jerks away. I want to start dating, but I'm worried. Hold on. Let me reread this. I have been single and celibate for a little more than 6 years now. And when I got to socials and a man puts his on my shoulder or arm, my body jerks away. I want to start dating, but I am worried. Help. First of all, what is he putting his thing on your shoulder? Like I'm not. It's not making sense to me. Hold on. Let me. Did you guys? His hand. Okay, I'm assuming the hand too because she wasn't specifying there. My first reaction was like he puts his thing on on her shoulder, and I was like, "Run, girl." But if I kind of get it, right? Like she gets touched by somebody, she jerks away. It could be past trauma. Maybe he's not the right person for you. But I think more of like if it's been 6 years and you're struggling with this, there's nothing I can do or say that's going to help you with this. You're going to have to get some help, girl. Okay. You're going to have to get some help, counseling, therapy, because they're going to be able to guide you in the right direction to fix this problem. Because I can just be like, girl, just spread them legs, girl, and let it happen, girl. Just, you know what I mean? Like, no, obviously that's the wrong question because there's clearly maybe some past traumas that has led you to this place. And so you have to seek some help. Okay. Whatever I say is not going to help because I can be like, oh, do this, do that, do this. And then I'm at the end of the day, I'm no doctor. I'm no therapist. I'm no counselor. And something like that, I think it's something a little deeper, right? But if you need somebody to get deep in you, I'm joking. That's a wrong time to say that. My bad. Next one. Keep me anonymous, please. The first time my friends with benefits and I had S, he finished super fast and I wasn't even close. Now he'll stop and make me stop. Now he'll stop, makes me stop because he wants to come fast. Is that normal? Wait. Keep me anonymous, please. The first time my friends with benefits and I had S, he finished super fast and I wasn't even close. Now he'll stop. Makes me stop because he wants to come fast. Is that normal? Girl, kind of to me it sounds like you got a freaking 3-pump chumper, okay? And if he's just a friends with benefits or like just some random dude, get rid of him. You know, because there's people who will last 4 pumps and hit your boy up and you need 4. Not, I'm just joking. There's people out here who are gonna do a lot better job, right? Like if they're only lasting quick in and out and not worrying about you, they're only worried about themselves. So you need to like trust me, there's better out there. And the only reason you haven't found better is because you're still dealing with this dude who's only thinking about himself. Okay. So my advice to you, girl, run. If you need a 4 pumper, hit your boy up. No, I last more than 4 pumps. Okay. Okay. Don't disrespect me like that. Okay. If you want to find out, slide in the DM so I can slide in you. Boom. Can you go from a friends with benefits situation back to just being friends? Absolutely not. Because you've already exchanged these energies. You've already been intimate. To dial it back to just be friends? No. You know, like, it's just going to be weird. Like, that's why you have to be careful when you get into these, like, type of situations because it's, if it was a friend, it's not going to go back to, you know, being a friend in most cases. I'm sure it's happened with some people, but from what I've seen, no. Because maybe that other person caught feelings and now they feel some type of way whenever you start talking to somebody else or vice versa, right? So like you run into those issues and just a bunch of different ones. So can you? Yes, it can happen. Is it common? I don't think so. So, and that's why you have to be careful when you decide to be friends with benefits or a sneaky link with somebody that you know, because especially like a friend at your friends group, because it going back to just being, hey, let's just be best buds, but don't try to touch me anymore. It's really hard. Like if I was hooking up with somebody and like we were friends and that we got to dial it back now, and then I see her looking all scrumptious, looking like a cinnamon apple over there, like I'm gonna want to taste, girl. And I'm not gonna be too happy when you tell me no. We're just friends right now. No, absolutely the fuck not. Okay, I'm even being honest with you guys. Like I wouldn't. I don't think I would be able to because if I saw her and I'd be like, damn, she looking good. Make a move and she'd be like, no, we're just friends. I'd be like, well, piss off. All right, next question. Do I stay or leave? I'm 28. My BF is 37, dating for 2 years. For the past 8 months, he says he doesn't want to have S, isn't in the mood, and will rather watch porn or OF. I told I was on dating apps. Meanwhile, I can just by blowing him, he won't let me end it. with him, he says he loves me, and it's all no, girl. There is something going on. You guys haven't been intimate in 8 months. Can't be me, girl. Hell no. He's either getting it somewhere else. He's addicted to these online videos, and so now when it comes to you, he's just like, nah, it's not the same, fam. Like he wants to deal. He wants to use old Manuela, or he's having somebody else do it for him. So what do you? From me, my advice would be to like it's time to move on, because if it's a problem now, I say it all the time. If it's a problem right now, it's going to be an even bigger problem later on. Okay, so might as well take your losses. Take it on the chin and dip the fuck out. That's what I would recommend, because there's somebody out there right now that's gonna want to freaking rearrange those guts for you willingly, like at nothing. They'll be like, girl, I want to do it for you every day. But you're dealing with Mr. over here that doesn't want to do it at all. It's been 8 months. It's probably dry as fuck down there. Hey, fearless leader, how are you? Love the jacket. Gracias, Maggie. What's up, girl? Shout out to the Telegram gang. I see you. I see you, Sucias. Let's see. Next question. As a female, I'm in a relationship with a virgin, but I'm not, and we've never had the discussion about S, and I don't know how to raise the question. I also don't want to take it. How do I go about girl, you're in a relationship with a virgin and you don't want to take his virginity? Like, what are you gonna let him go with somebody else and then like come right back? Like, that doesn't make sense, girl. Would I ever be with somebody who is a virgin? Probably not. Okay. Because one, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I need somebody to come healed, flirty, spicy to your boy. Okay. Like, I'm not here trying to like hold your hand, navigate through this spicy world. No, absolutely not. There's people for that. And sorry, that's a no for me. But you're going to have to take his virginity, because if you're with him, who do you think is gonna take it? Like, that's that's where I'm getting confused. Like, who's gonna take it if it's not you? Like, so you're saying it's okay for him to go and get it somewhere else and then come back to you? Like, is that what you're saying? Because it's kind of weird, dog. How old was the virgin? I don't know, but like, virgins cling to you like a tattoo, like a biker's ass. Yeah, that could happen too. Like, because you made him feel a type of way. You made something come out of his body, and so now he thinks you're the one. So I mean, you also got to be careful too. Like, if you decide to take somebody's virginity, because they won't get attached to you. So most of the time, because they're feeling some type of way towards you. So just letting you know. But somebody's got to do it. Like, it's probably going to be you if you're with him, to be honest. Come on, let's be honest here. All right, hold on. Next question. Love your content advice. How to know when to leave a relationship. My husband has said he loves me, but he doesn't love me. I should believe him, right? When I tell him to leave, he won't leave. Heartbroken. Girl, when you get to a point where you know it's over and they don't want to leave, some like force is going to have to happen here, because he's not going to leave. Meaning, like, you're either going to have to get his ass kicked out and show him that you're not playing, because he can just tell you, no, I'm not leaving. Because why? He probably doesn't want you to go with any other guy. So he's just like, no, I'm going to stay here while I go mess around with some other girls, right? No. Like, and if he doesn't want to leave, it may be the best interest for you to leave. Find some friends, find some family, somebody, and move in with them. Like, figure that out. Because if he's not wanting to leave, then you leave. Or if he doesn't want to, like, if there's issues with that too, restraining orders, like, there's a lot of things that you can do. It just, people don't want to do it because they're like, no, that's my ex-husband. No. He's clearly being super toxic, doesn't want to leave, says he doesn't love you, says he loves you, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, to be honest. So, excuse me. So you're going to have to make up a decision here. And it's either going to be like, either you leave, he leaves, and like, if it doesn't get any better, then you start in like force, restraining order, things like that. So, Zach, what's up, brother? Arizona is amazing. It's nice and warm today. It was 85 degrees. I know you guys in Idaho are hating it, but I am loving it. All right, next question. My friend is getting married but keeps asking me if he's doing the right thing. Says he feels like he has to, owes it to her. He's not sure and he keeps asking me what do I say? I feel like he's not the one or feel like she's not the one. For the context, we have not hooked up. There are some sort of feelings between us. We don't talk about it. 8 years. I would tell your buddy or whoever he is that when you're moving back, never. I would say that he needs to really think about his decision before he gets married because if he's feeling like that before getting married, then it's not gonna change after he gets married. It's not gonna get better after he gets married. Like he needs to figure out what the fuck he's trying to do now. Like, because what if he's not wanting to get married and he just gets married by force, and then all of a sudden he's in a marriage that he didn't want to be in to begin with? Because I've been in I call it a little 30-day trial that I didn't want to be in. Like I didn't want to be in it, but I kind of forced to be in it, and so I would say to if it's not the right decision, if he doesn't want to actually marry her, if he's having second doubts about it, stop. Postpone it. Figure something else out because as soon as he signs the paper, as soon as you say I do, as soon as I say, hey, this is the love of my life, my cinnamon apple, I'm going to take care of her for the rest of her life, and then you get divorced a year later, come on now. It's going to cost you more to get divorced than it did to get married. Okay? He needs to figure it out before he actually signs that paper because to get out of a marriage is a lot harder. And why would you spend all this money? See, that's what I don't get. You spend all this money on this wedding when you're not happy in the relationship. You're having second doubts about it. And then you're going to spend just as much to get divorced, if not more. Because, like, if you guys don't sign a prenup, then guess what? Half your stuff is hers, buddy. Just saying. And half your stuff is his, buddy. Okay? All right, next question. Do you believe in casi algo? Stop about right person, wrong time. I'm glad you asked this question because that has happened. Not a casi algo, but like right person, wrong time has definitely happened to me. And there was this girl, amazing, perfect, everything I wanted in a girl, but it was just definitely the wrong time because she's married. Oh no, because she wasn't married, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and they it just didn't pan out. Like she wasn't in the headspace to be in a relationship. So like a lot of things were going on, so it ended up not working out, right? And that's what I mean. It was right person, wrong time, and then so yes, that can happen because it's happened to your boy and it sucked. Because knowing like this girl, you're like, damn, this girl's like the girl I want. Like this is it right here. But she like is not wanting to be this. She's wanting to be something different. She's trying to fix something else with somebody else, right? But you're like, no, like this is what I've been looking for. But obviously she was maybe in another lifetime is what I said. So yes, that definitely can happen. Okay. All right. Oh, and VMC, hell yeah. I just don't show it because TikTok and IG prohibit it. That's why. So it's just like a quick drink. And then we back to the questions. All right. Next one. My partner and I have been going out for 2 years and moved in together 6 months ago. And our S drive went down. Says it's because her daughters are in the same place, but she doesn't do the effort to go somewhere or be spontaneous. What should I do? I've been going out for 2 years. She says it's because her daughters are in the same place. I mean, ladies, what do you guys think? Because clearly he's saying that his partner, which is a girl, doesn't have that drive to go. Do you think it could be hormone related? Do you think it could be that she's not really interested? Because trust me, I've been with girls, she's not into them. I've been with girls who had kids, and guess what? Like you turn the TV on real quick and you'll be like, hey, I need to talk to your mom real quick, and then boom, in the other room, we're talking. you know. And then we come back and we'll be like, hey, like we had a really serious discussion. Y'all are fucking grounded. Okay, no sure. Um, but there's always ways to do it. You know, there's always ways to get around it. So I think there's something bigger going on here because how is your S drive gonna go down? Did you force her to move in? See, like there's more questions to ask here. Did you force her to move in and she was kind of like, fuck, like he's gonna leave me if he doesn't, if I don't move in with her, or him, you know, like because maybe she was cheating on the side and then, you know, because not wanting to hook up now that you guys live in the same place, the S drive should be even more, right? Like morning, cup of coffee, boom, let's do it. Right before bed, boom, let's do it. Knock each other out, you know? Uh, and the noise should not be an excuse because you put the kids to bed real quick, you go in your room, you lock the door real quick, you do what you got to do, and then you unlock it. And then you unlock it, right? You don't leave it locked because then they'll be like, say something does happen, they try to get in. No, you got to play it smart. You know, you lock it real quick, you do your thing, and once you're done, you guys are good, you unlock it, and then you go to bed. So there's something definitely going on. Definitely going on. I think there's may have to pry a little bit more. Some of these sucias here were saying that she might be cheating, which it is a possibility. We're not saying it is the possibility. We're saying it's one of the possibilities. So there's a bunch of things because you guys move in, S drive goes, or the amount of times you get intimate goes down. Something going on here, you know. So maybe she's just tired. Don't give me that shit. Like hell no. Don't get hell no. Like if I live with a girl and she told me she was tired, I'd be like, I'm tired of your ass. The door is over there. Our next question. I lost my virginity to my ex-boyfriend. We've been off and on since high school. After we had S, he ghosted me and we had unprotected S. Does that mean he never loved me? Yes, girl. I hate to break it to you, but he was only there for the cookie, girl. The cookie. What? The cookie. Stick it up, yo. Yeah, stick it up, yo. To me, to be 100% honest, it sounds to me that he was just there for the cookie, girl. Because like, even if he did it, just because a guy doesn't do it with a freaking protection on, does not mean anything different. You know, I've said it in another video. Like, if a guy ever tells you that he likes to use protection, that man is a liar. Okay, because it takes a lot of feelings away. You know what I mean? Like if most guys out here trying to raw dog it. Like let's be honest. Let's be honest, fellas. Stop lying to them. Be like, oh yeah, I love to use a condom. Let's use the fire. No, absolutely the fuck not. Like I get pissed off when a girl tells me to use the condom. No. I get it. I use it. Like let's protect ourselves. But like when you get to a certain point in the relationship, like you know, like let's get rid of it, right? But that doesn't mean he loves you. It doesn't. Like I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't mean he loves you. Okay. Next question. Hold on. Let me take a. All right. All right. This one's 3 parts. Hold on. Before I get into this one, y'all need to chill with the freaking novels. Okay. Like take up 2 slides, but 3. There was another one. I think there were 6. Did not put it in this one. Okay. If we're getting to 2 is the max. I'll do this one. It's 3, but just a heads up. Just give me bullet points, okay? We don't need every little detail. I get it. If you want to send every little detail, send a DM. Cause then I have to do like 3 like different screenshots, and then I have to like make sure I put them in order. All right, next one. I was with my late husband for 18 years before he passed away. I haven't dated much as an adult. The dating scene is not what I ever imagined it would be. I'm a bit confused on the difference of everything and how it works. Can you help me break it down for me? Can't not stop. That's the wrong break it down. Hold on. What are the difference between just talking situations, friends? Benefits are considered non-exclusive. What are the rules, boundaries to set? Exclusive. What are the rules, boundaries to each? You tell them you meet someone else or not? Are there any sort of expectations from each of the other person's type? All right, hold on. What are the common red flags to be aware of? Also, I know how to be a wife. I don't know how to be or date a girlfriend or be a girlfriend. Any tips on how my role should within these different types of relationships, please? Cool, because your girl's about to be 40 and I feel so dumb. Okay. Great question. Great question. Could have been one slide though. Tell you that. Could have been an email. It's like didn't need to be the phone call. Could have been an email. Uh, at the end of the day, you have to know what your red flags are. What is like what something you've learned in the past, like, oh, I didn't like when this person this because every time they did this, it usually turned into this, right? Have your boundaries, what you will and will not accept. You know, if they're like communication sucks with you, you gotta go, buddy. Or like if they do certain things, you gotta go. Like have your boundaries that you're going to follow and follow them, you know? And then dating, you're gonna meet good and bad guys all over the place. Dating sites, in person, anywhere. It just give that person a chance and then ask the proper questions, you know. And hopefully, you know, most of the times they're not going to tell you the truth all the time, but try to get as much information out of them as possible because there are guys out here who lie and they clearly say that they're single but low key married. Find them on Facebook, find them on Instagram, creep on them. Come on, you FBI ladies, why aren't you doing this? You know, get their name and be like, hey, do you have an Instagram? I tried looking you up. Like, I wanted to see more pictures of you. That's what I say. I'd be like, hey, like, do you have an Instagram? I just wanted to see more pictures. And in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to see if you have a fucking husband. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if there's any other man in your fucking timeline, girl. Okay? So, no, you got to ask the proper questions because you take everything with a grain of salt when you first meet somebody. Because they can tell you that they're single, but we've all ran to it on this channel. People have been married. People have been in relationships. Their girl is currently pregnant and they're over here trying to like on dating sites and stuff like that. So you have to be careful. So just take everything with a grain of salt. And I'm not trying to scare you from dating. There is absolutely great people out here. You know, it just takes a little bit to find them, but they're out there, you know, and don't be afraid to date. You know, sometimes you got to risk. Go out and date. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is just having your boundaries and keeping your guard up, you know, and just be careful. And then go into FBI mode. Who cares what anybody said? And they give you your name, their name. Look them up on Facebook. Look them up on Instagram, Snapchat, wherever. Google them. Look them up. Figure out if they're married or not. Check public records. I don't know. Whatever you got to do. I have an app on my phone. I can plug in your number. And with that number, it brings up anywhere you've lived, your current name, any other names, and a whole bunch of stuff. I got it because I was a realtor in Idaho, which is all information you can find online, by the way. So I'm just saying, it's not just exclusive to me. You can literally Google people and you'll find their information. This is just an app that brings it all together for you. So, but yes, I've looked it up. I can't tell you which app it is because it's specifically, you can't just sign up for it. You have to get an invite to get into the app because like I said, it's for realtors and I still have it. And they never revoked because I left Idaho and then, well, technically I'm not a realtor anymore, but I still have the app. All right, next question. Look up mine. I'm telling you, it legit. Like I can punch in your number and it'll give me all your previous numbers, your current address, your past addresses, cars you own, criminal record. Like, hold on, we gonna do it. Priscilla said I could look her up, so I'm gonna look her up. Let me find the app first. I'm not gonna show any sensitive information. I'm just gonna show you that it worked real quick. All right, hold on. See, like now I just type in the number. What's his? 351 278 351. Oh, you didn't give me one number there, girl. Priscilla, you missed a number. Yeah, see, you missed your number. See, I'm over here. I'm like, wait, there's one number missing. If you look me up. Hey, all right, I'm not gonna look it up. Just because I don't want to put anybody on blast. But yes, I do have an app for that. So just a heads up, like it is an app. It is a thing. But all this information, like I've said before, is available online. Like you could literally look up people. Okay, you don't need this app. All right, next question. Guy said he wants to keep it casual, but tells me he wants me to have his babies. We have unprotected S a lot. He trusts me in his place alone. He kisses me. He is super sweet. How do you keep it casual and then possibly might get me pregnant? Do you think he'll catch feelings? Um, Wants to keep it that's really weird. Something's going on here. Why would you let him finish inside of you when he clearly says he only wants to keep it casual? Like, no. He's gonna keep it casual when you keep it like you're gonna get pregnant and he's gonna casually walk away, like because he's not even trying to put you in a relationship and still trying to have like unprotected ass, like willing to have a knock you up. Like, come on now. So, hey, thank you for the gift. So I would say, yeah, you're stuck in a situationship here. You need to figure that shit out, and don't let this man be just finishing it. Like, you need to think about you and the risk that you're taking. If you get pregnant, is he going to stick around? Probably not, because he's Mr. Casual. You know, he's only wants something casual. Hell no. You know, like, and you're running that risk of getting pregnant. And see, like, this is sometimes what happens. Like, you'll get pregnant, and then guess what? He leaves, and then you're like, my baby daddy's not around. Well, you should have thought about letting him finish in you in the first place, girl. Because at the end of the day, like, I'll tell you, you ladies, some of you guys, ladies don't know. You guys hold a lot of power. Like, if a girl makes me wear a protection, I'll wear it because I like her. Like, if she says, hey, you have to do this, I'll do it because I like her, you know? Because guys will fly to go get some cat. They will unalive people to get some cat. They will, like, you've seen people get in fights because over the cat, right? Like, they'll pay money for the cat. They'll do all sorts of stuff for the cat. Like, they'll go out of their ways for the cat. You guys hold a lot of power. If you pull it and be like, no, you ain't gonna be doing that no more. Either you get it snipped or you get it, like, you get your tubes tied. Okay? No, do not let that man get you pregnant, girl. Because if you're just casual, trust me, he's casually gonna walk away as soon as you get pregnant. Like, you're running a huge risk there, buddy. All right, so I got my tubes removed. See, guys fighting for the cat for me is horrible. See, that's what I'm saying. But say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Like, guys will do all sorts of shit for the cat. Okay, like, they will. Like, if she told me to get on and walk like a dog and bark, no, okay, I wouldn't do that. Okay, like, we ain't doing that. But you know what I mean? Like, if a girl's like, hey, I don't like that you do this, and you'll be like, fuck, I gotta change because I need that cat. All right, next question. He buzzed fast this time. He did not at all. Why did I put this one? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Started talking to this guy, and his following list was full of girls and spamming every other girl's pictures, profiles. People can call it insecure, but for me, it's a mental sickness. Now, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But if a man is single, let that man do single things. Okay? Like, if I'm single and I'm doing single things, if I comment fire emojis on a girl's picture, who cares? You know what I mean? And then if you see it later on, that's your problem. I did it beforehand. Fun. Since you guys love getting all this information out of me, right? So, one of my exes, yes, true fucking story. Remember the one I told you was super fucking jealous? Absolutely. Her. I had one time commented on a girl's picture, fire emojis, because, like, she was a good looking girl, and I was like, you know, fire emojis, right? And then I started talking to my ex probably like 5-6 months down the road, wasn't even paying attention to this other girl anymore, right? And then, like, she became very insecure and she was very jealous. Later I found out she would go through all my likes on my pictures and stuff and go to each girl's profile and scan their photos and then to see which photos that I liked. And then she literally found this photo from like a year, way before, like, we hadn't even started talking. I commented fire emojis on her photo. And then, like, she had the nerve to tell me that I was still hooking up with her. Or I was, like, why did I leave that? And I was like, girl, at that time, your boy was single. Okay. I can do when I am single, Edgar can do single things. When you are single, you can do first name that pops up. So Maria, when you are single, you can do single things and the guys can't get mad over you. Or like if we start talking later on, I can't get mad that you were doing single things. I can't get mad that you went on a date with Joe over here. Like I can no, you know? So like that was a huge problem. So that's why like but if they're doing it when they're trying to court you in a relationship with you, that's a different story. If I would have commented fire emojis on that girl's photo while being with her, 100% understand why she would get pissed off. 100%. Okay. But it wasn't the case. So that's why, like, if they're single, let them do single things. Let him like girls' photos. Let him comment on girls' photos. Like, let him do his thing. There's nothing wrong with it. You know? Let him be single. But it's different. Like, I get it. If they're trying to court you, if they're trying to be with you, shit gotta change. And I 100% agree with that. Like, Edgar single can do whatever he wants. Edgar trying to get with a girl, we got some boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be doing whatever I want when I'm trying to court somebody because, you know, imagine you're trying to talk with somebody and all of a sudden, like, you're commenting fire emojis over here. You'd be like, girl, you're so fine. And then this other girl that you're trying to get sees it. She's be like, what the fuck? You literally was on the phone with me telling me how fine I was. So and see, there's pros and cons about social media. And that's one of the cons, right? Like, people who are insecure can go down the fucking rabbit hole like crazy. You know, like, who knows what else she would have else found. I ended up blocking her because if she found that, that's like she gonna find something else. Because yeah, your boy was like been single, like, and your boy does single things when he's single. Like, if I see, like, if one of you beautiful sucias post a photo and delicioso, like, I can post that if I want. If I be like, damn girl, I'm trying to make you my cinnamon apple, I can post that if I want. Okay, nobody should get mad. Okay. Now, it's different if I'm in a relationship or if I'm trying to court somebody, okay? Then none of that. All right, next question. Do guys unfollow girls or block that they like, but the girl doesn't like them back? What does that mean? Do they care? No. If they tried shooting their shot with you and you like kind of blew them off, then you hurt their ego and they probably just unfollowed you or blocked you and stuff like that. So, I mean, that just some guys in their ego, you know, not all guys. I'm not saying all guys. I'm saying some guys, right? And that's what happens. You know, it's more. It has more to do like oh shit, I tried to shoot my shot. She wasn't feeling me and dipped out, and I'm like, fine, I'm gonna unfollow you real quick. I wouldn't think too much of it. Like, if they unfollowed you because you denied them and you weren't interested, nothing wrong with that. That's on them. They got issues to work out. All right, next question. I'm confused. I've been seeing this guy for 2 years as a friends with benefits. We meet up fortnightly and have the wildest kinkiest S. It's my B-day next month, and he wants to take me away overseas for 2 weeks as a B-day gift. Am I wrong for thinking maybe he has some sort of feelings towards me? Girl, I think he does have some sort of feelings because of Sneaky Link friends with benefits. Like, usually they ain't trying to take you nowhere. Usually he's gonna take a trip and try to meet somebody over there. So I would just bring it up to him, be like, hey, I thought we were just gonna be like a hookup type of situation. Like, I don't know, like going on trips and doing all this, seeing each other a lot. Like, are you sure that's what you want? Because it kind of feels like something a little different, right? Because what if he's on the same page as you? What if he caught feelings, right? Okay, and he's trying to do that, but he's too prideful to be like, oh shit, like, I'm not trying to tell her that I caught feelings for her. You know, no, bring it up, talk about it. Because again, a friends with benefits or a situationship, I ain't trying to fly her somewhere. I ain't trying to take her on vacation. Like, if anything, I'm trying to meet somebody over there. So just have the conversation because he's doing a whole lot. I'll tell you that right now. More than most friends with benefits or sneaky links. Okay. And even the chat is saying the same thing. So talk to your boy. All right, next question. So I have like 5 guys, age 22, 26, 30, 30, 40. And I meet up with each one of them on different days. I ended up sleeping with them. Damn. Only 2 text me. The others just hit it and quit it. So my question is, what the hell is wrong with me? By the way, I'm 42. I just got out of an 18-year relationship. If you said you just got out of an 18-year relationship, to me, it kind of sounds you're just giving anybody your attention. Like, and especially if they were just there to hit it and quit. Obviously, clearly, they were just there to hit it and quit it and then just dipped out. What you need to do is you need to stop giving everybody your damn attention. Like, make them work for it. Make them work for the kitty. Make them work for you. Because if you're gonna filter. Was that her number? I didn't even pay attention. And filter these people out. You know what I mean? Like, filter these people out. Like, he just wants to hit. He just wants to hit. He just wants to hit, and then go from there. But if you're just out having fun after being in a long relationship, there's nothing wrong with that either, girl. Like, there's nothing wrong. Do your thing. Do your thing. But if you're looking for something serious, it could be that you're trying to give way too many guys your attention all at once. Maybe just go on a few dates with one guy, see where that goes. It goes nowhere, try a different guy, you know? And just don't give it up so easy. Like, especially 5 different guys, you let them all hit. Or maybe they even knew about each other. Like, what if they all knew about each other and they're just like, damn, like, I got Eskimo brothers, yeah. So, all right, next question. What's good, brother? How's everything? What's up, Jason? How are you, bro? We good over here. We over here answering some sushi questions. You know what I mean? As you can tell when you walked in. If a guy thinks about another female while y'all are having S, does it make him go limp? No. It doesn't. It goes limp because probably his S drive isn't all there. Meaning, like, he needs to get some shit fixed, right? Like, if it's like on full throttle and then it just like dies out, there's something going on, and it's not because he thought of another girl. Because sometimes him thinking of another girl probably gives it extra juice. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? I think he has something else going on rather than him thinking of another girl. And you might think that. Totally understandable. You might think maybe he's thinking of somebody else. So, like, when he's with me, he doesn't feel the same. Nah. Yo, Mr. Limpy has got some issues and he needs to go get fixed. Hit the doctor, get that shit fixed, you know. That way he can just be like, dun, 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 at all times, right? Hello from Los Angeles. What's up, Crady? So I can see why you would think it would be another person, but I don't think. If it's going limp, I'm thinking he's having issues down there. Because, you know, if he turns into Mr. Limpy, something's going on here. Or he's just not into it. That's another option too. Maybe he's not into that. He's not, because it could be somebody else. I'm not saying it's not. It could be somebody else. So he knows he's with you, and it really doesn't keep him turned on because over in his head he's over here thinking about this other girl, you know, or he feels like he's cheating on the side piece with you. That's happened before. Yes, it has. Like, which is crazy. People feel bad that they're cheating on their girl, like with the side piece. They feel bad for the side piece. They feel like they're cheating with their side piece because they're hooking up with their wife. Oh, the world we live in. Shit's wild. All right, next question. Was in a 10-year relationship. During the relationship, he talked to others, treated me like shit, and didn't want to marry me. Now I'm with a new partner. He wants me back. Why does he want to? Why now does he want me to change? Would you go back to that? Hell no. 10-year relationship. During that relationship, he talked to others, treated you like shit, and now he didn't want to marry you, girl. Remember that. All that shit that you wrote, remember that. 10 years, treated you like shit. And then all of a sudden, now he wants to change? The fuck? No. He ain't gonna change. He just doesn't want another man to have you. That's what he doesn't want. He's probably hurting inside because another man has you right now. The moment you got into another relationship, huge ego killer. And so he's like, no, I got to get her back. No other man is going to be with her. Fuck no. Always remember that. 10 years. Treated you like shit. Never wanted to marry you. Talk to other females while you guys were together. Like, come on. Like, you hear me saying it out loud and how horrible it sounds. I would never go back to that. Hell no. He only wants you to go back because you hurt his ego, you got with somebody new, and now he wants you back because he doesn't want another man to be with you. Think about that. Do not go back. Girl, if you go back, I'm going to find out where you live. No, I'm not going to. No, sorry, TikTok. We're not doing anything bad. I'm just going to say, I told you. I got to be careful what I say because last time I got suspended for bullying. How's that bullying? All right, next question. Man, I like him so much, but he's not changing anything about it. Feels like he wants me. Oh, that's the same one. Yeah, don't go back. Fuck no. Do men feel a type of way when the woman they talk to does not give them no more, give in no more, and act different? Do they catch on, or the response? Do men feel a type of way when the women they talk to? Oh yeah, a guy will feel a shift in a girl. That's why sometimes it gets to, when a girl is already checked out, they bring up situations. Hey, I don't like this. Hey, I don't like this. And then when they stop complaining and your energy just changes towards your person, guys can feel that. I've been there. Like when the girl you're like, something's off. Something is off here. Like she's not the same, right? Like, yes, they do catch on. Like whether that be you like messaging them less, something's going on. Trust me, like, and it goes vice versa. If you feel a shift from the guy, something happened. If you feel a shift from the girl, something happened. People don't just change. You don't feel the energy just different for no reason. Something happened. What it is, I don't know. But something happened. Like there's no reason that shift should have happened unless something backed that shift. Could be that maybe they're not interested. Maybe they found somebody else. Maybe something happened, right? So you just gotta pay attention to the energy that they give you. Okay. All right. Next question. Hold on. How many parts is it? Had a friends with benefits for over a year, and we just stopped talking. He mentioned that he got drunk dialing, was clingy, and that he couldn't have that. But I held back so much when it came to my feelings. But I guess it was overwhelming as it was for him. We were friends previously, and I really don't care for the S part. Had a friends, girl. Okay, hold on. Friends with benefit. You should not be having these problems. A friends with benefits, a sneaky link. You just get together, you fulfill each other's needs, and you're good to go. There should be no drunk calling. There should be no drunk texting. There should be no dates. There should be no like, hey, like, what are you doing right now? No. When it gets to that point, somebody's catching feelings. Somebody's feeling controlling. Like a guy's like, oh no, I don't want you to go with anybody else, but I don't want you in a relationship. Technically, that's more of a situationship, placeholder type of situation. No. The moment you feel a friends with benefits or a sneaky link feel like that, it's time to go, buddy. Okay, hell no. Cause it's don't call them 20. Yeah, like if he's getting clingy, if things are happening like that, no. A friends with benefit or a sneaky link should only be like, hey, we're just here to hook up. We're not here to date. We're not here to like argue about dating. Argue about me not picking up my phone. Like, no, absolutely the fuck not. This is your sign, girl, to find a new friends with benefits and get rid of this one. Okay. Next question. I'm widowed. It's been years since I've had S. Kind of feel like I'm cheating out of the game trying to hook up with guys. My confidence is lacking. I'm a 6.5 out of 10 in my opinion. Is confidence attractive? Also, I'm majorly crushing on someone I just met. How should I tell him let's F1 and done? First of all, let's bring the confidence up. Yes, because some guys do love confidence, right? But I understand. Like I always say, I'm not the best looking dude in the world, but I am confident as hell. If I see a girl I like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to try to get that girl. Like, I don't care if she's out of my league. Because I've done it before, and it's all about the confidence. That's why I said, like, if Becky G ever answers one of my hundreds of DMs, it's over. I'm locking her in. Answer me, Becky G. Then it's over from there. Okay, so just confidence. Have confidence, and even just bring it up to the person. Because I get it. No, you're not cheating, you are widowed. But if you feel that way, it could be that you're still trying to heal over this, or maybe you just need to take that leap and just actually start dating somebody else. But if you're continuing to have issues, maybe this is something that you have to talk to like some sort of therapist, counseling to help you get past this. Kind of like showing you that it's okay to move on. It's okay to be with somebody else, because if you got widowed, like as long as you're healed and you're good, like you should be fine. Don't let the other family, because I had that message on here before. Don't let that other family guilt you into like thinking you're cheating or you're doing something for moving on. Absolutely the fuck not. Because at the end of the day, only you can make yourself happy. And if finding somebody else to add to your life is it, then do it. Because there's some people who will guilt trip the widow because they'll be like, oh, like you're moving on, you're already forgetting about him or her. No, absolutely the fuck not. Say, you gotta do whatever's best for you. But I think if you're having issues on like moving, like getting back into the dating scene and stuff like that, I would highly recommend getting some help, getting some therapy. It's not super fucking expensive either, and it goes a long way. Like it goes a long way. So definitely give it a try if you haven't. All right, next question. I just broke up with my fiance a couple months ago and I really miss I love doing it, but I don't want to put my health at risk. I don't want to I don't want the situationship. Any advice on how I can relieve my urge, or is it the only option just to do it? Now, for scientific purposes, just to help you out, just to help you out, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for science, for your needs. Like I get it. It's there. I'm here to fulfill. Like I'm a man to please. Okay. I'm willing to sacrifice myself. Okay. But realistically, I think is maybe finding somebody that is good, is clean, that's gonna be your sneaky link, is gonna be your friends with benefits. Okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like if you have that urge to like take it on, then go for it. If you're in the Arizona area, like Gilbert or things like that, I might be around. I usually go to the gym at 6. No, I'm just joking. But just find some. There's nothing wrong with finding a sneaky link and to fulfill your urges. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. And when it's a sneaky link, don't fucking tell anybody. You don't need to tell. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. Like you don't need to tell anybody. Just do your thing. But if you're in Arizona, okay, moving on. I have been hooking up with my friends with benefits off and on for 4 years. Whenever I would get serious with a guy I'm dating, I put him aside. He told me he's now going out on dates. We talk about everything in our lives, and when he brings her up, I get a little jealous. Should I just let him go for my absolutely, girl? Like this is the reason why you can't get past this person, because you keep talking to him. Like if it didn't work out, move on. Move on. This is holding you back from moving on, is leaving this door open. Oh, we talk about everything. No, I don't give a no. That's stopping you from moving on. Clearly it didn't work. It's not happening. It's not working. He doesn't want to be with you. Like you need to accept the fact that he doesn't want to be with you. Need to move on. He just breadcrumbing you, keeping you along. You're living this false reality in your head, like, and you can't move on because you don't cut him off. Like you're not closing that door and leaving it closed. Maybe you have closed the door and then he comes right back a knocking, and then guess what? You're just like, oh hey, how's it going? Come back in. No, you gotta cut him off, girl. He's stopping you from moving on. Like, and say I'm lying. The chat agrees with me. The chat agrees with me. You're not able to move on because you continue to deal with this. Like you continue to leave this man in your life when he's absolutely no good for you. Okay. Why do men do that though? Because the girl lets them. Like they'll do it. Guys will do a whole bunch of shit. But if the girl lets them, of course they're going to continue to do it. It's going to take both. Like it's going to take the girl to be like, you know what? Fuck this. Like I see his pattern. I see what he's doing. He hasn't gave me a relationship, or he doesn't say what he's going to do. I need to cut him off. But the guy can keep feeding you a false reality, and then guess what? You're just like, oh, he's gonna be with me. Yeah. Look at you now. Look at you now. He's in a whole different relationship, and you're single as fuck. Okay. Do guys get a thrill out of it? I wouldn't say necessarily a thrill. It's more of like, I want to keep you here too. I don't want you to go anywhere just in case for some reason. But I also want to have like different options at the same time. Okay. So something like that. Okay. All right. We're going to answer one more. And then I'll answer the rest of them. It's probably be next time. Or maybe even 2 more lives. Because there's a lot of questions. Goddamn. All right. My dirty little kink is when I'm getting fisted in my pussy and the other hand getting choked, slapped, and then getting. Did I not censor these? Freaking TikTok is gonna take me down.
Super freak, she's super freaky. She's a super freak, she's super freaky.
You're a sucio girl. You are a sucio girl. Okay, like a whole fist though. That's a no for me, dog. A whole fist, because sometimes. Like, you look at your fist, and then you... it's a no for me, dog. You know, because I can't compete. Like, I'm just being honest, right? Like, the fist, me, I'm not competing. I'm sorry to tell you there. Like, I'm not competing. So, like, if we loosen the bitch up, then guess what? I ain't gonna feel nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole lot. And I don't know how it doesn't hurt you ladies, like the ones that actually like doing it. How does that not hurt? Like, I've never done it. Do I want? I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do it to somebody. I don't know. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, stick your fist in there." I'd be like, like, can I do my thing first and then we'll do the fist? Because like, I don't. It's not gonna work out, buddy. Like, a guy did that to me and it hurt. I was done. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, so he just did it, like, without even like asking you. He just straight up. Like, let me put the fist in there real quick. On who was that? Belle's Beauty. So he just straight up did it. Like, no consent, no nothing. That's crazy. That's a no for me. Hell no, that's wild. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, because that's damn near like not abuse, but like domestic violence, right? Like, doing that to somebody. Oh, hell no. Yeah. I don't think I wouldn't. One, I don't think I would be able to do it, because afterwards, like, I'm telling you right now, I ain't competing with my fist afterwards, you know. And I'm not trying to loosen it up. You know, I'm not trying to loosen it up. I'm trying to go in there, you know, and try to feel something. Okay, I don't want to be in there and be like, I ain't feeling nothing, right? So, but yeah, the whole fist thing, it's a no for me. If you like it, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong. Do your thing. I'm not trying to kink shame. I'm not trying to, no, absolutely not. If you love it, then go for it. Because there's some girls who absolutely love it, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you like to get the fist in there, go for it. By all means. You know, but you know, sometimes some things aren't for everybody. Because for example, there is what's it called? Some girls don't like to get their hair pulled, you know. Some girls don't like to get their hair pulled. Some girls love it. Some girls like to get slapped. Some girls don't. Some girls like to get fisted. Some girls don't, and it's okay. But if it's not for me, it's not for me, you know. But I'm not trying to shame anybody. If you love it, then go ahead and do it, right? Them gamer hands, do they look like gamer hands? Like, this hand makes a great hand necklace, to be honest, because like, you have them down like that, and then like, you know, or you just like reach around like that, you know, stick a finger in their mouth and stuff like that, you know, little things like that, right? So, but anyways, I want to thank you guys for jumping on. I'm going to finish the questions on Thursday. So Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we're going to go through and finish all these questions. If you guys haven't listened to today's podcast episode, it's been doing amazing. Thank you guys to everybody who has listened to it. Uncomfortable Combos, link is in the bio. We talk about all sorts of dating, ups and downs, all crazy stuff. It's been doing really well, so definitely go check it out. And if you missed a lot of this live, I am going to upload it over to YouTube too as well. So the link is in the bio. I always put all the stuff there so you guys can check it out. If you guys want pins, also linked in the bio in the merch store. They're there too. Like, so people could quit messaging me. It's all in the bio. But anyways, I want to thank you guys again for tuning in, and you better tune in on Thursday too. Okay, I better see y'all on Thursday. All right, I'll see you guys later.